Hello and welcome back to the Nasty Metal channel here at YouTube, and welcome to the third edition of Album versus Album. And for this album versus album, this is a
Australian Deathmatch.
And for this Australian Deathmatch, here on one corner, we have is Pain from Rose Tattoo. Of course, I had shown this in my collections update number 13, the Big Ass Edition. This is basically would be, I would consider, the proper Rose Tattoo comeback album. This, of course, was released back in 2002. Just a really killer Australian hard rock album. And, of course, this is basically prime Rose Tattoo right here. Basically, pretty much would have been the proper follow-up to almost like maybe Scarred for Life, if I wanted to. But it's probably would be considered a proper follow-up, maybe it's even Assault and Battery, since it's got the same sort of feeling and vibe, but I'm not going to crap on Scarred for Life. That is a pretty good album anyways. But still, this is on that corner. Then, of course, on the other corner, we have back in there, is, of course, the band that was influenced by Rose Tattoo. That, of course, is Airbourne, with their last album from 2016, or which was just last year, Breakin Outta Hell. And just a really killer album, of course. It's like, the thing is, it would be almost so easy to have AC/DC versus Airbourne. But the thing is, there's more to Airbourne sound than just AC/DC. These guys, of course, are Australian, and they almost basically sound like almost every other Australian hard rock band that was on the Albert Productions label. There is a lot of Rose Tattoo in their sound, more so than I think than AC/DC. Just a really killer brand of blue-collar hard rock here. Just a really killer album, that's all I gotta say. I did a review for this album anyway, and I could probably gonna link you to that one right over here. So, with that, you, of course, are the one that is supposed to decide which album you think is best. I'm not gonna hear and say what you think is best, what I think is best, so I've never done that, and I'm gonna keep not doing that. But, these are both really good albums from two really good bands. Definitely one of the veterans of the Australian hard rock scene, and the newcomers of the Australian hard rock scene. Both these two basically, well, they embody that blue collar spirit. Both these two bands are what the Australian hard rock scene was all about back in the 1970s to 1980s. Really good bands. So, again, this is the showdown between these two, and you are the ones that have to pick which one you think is the winner. You either like this one, or you like this one more. You are the ones to pick. So, and I'll definitely unveil or reveal or so the winner at least by the end of the month here. By the end of the month of November, I will. So, so you got a lot of time to pick and choose what you think is better. So, happy voting, and until then, this is Heavy Thrasher saying I'm out. And I hope you do. Later.